All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. With me today, Coach Heather, and we have a great Medball workout for you guys today. It is going to be a Medball Tabata, 20-20, so it's going to be 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and we're going to have 5 different moves in our Tabata that we will work through. Now, we're going to get warmed up before we do that, and let's get started right away. If you have a Medball, obviously grab that right away and have it easily accessible, so when we demo, we can get right into the workout. So let's do our first exercise here today, warming up. We're going to do a Spiderman with rotation. So start in the high plank position, hop 1 foot outside the hand, and then we're going to open up that hand that's close to your foot and follow the hand with the eyes. So open up the chest, rotate the spine a little bit, and then keep those hips nice and low so you get a little bit of lower body there as well. 5 on one side, and then walk that foot back, hop the other foot up, and we'll hit 5 on the other side. Good, very good. When you're done with that one, you can stay on the hands and knees. You got 5 over here as well. All right, so good. Next one is going to be our quad Superman tuck. It's going to be opposite elbow, or opposite arm, opposite leg here, and then knee comes into the elbow, and we re-extend. Notice Heather's doing a really good job of keeping a straight line from her hand all the way to her heel. Good, so once she hits her 5, she'll switch her leg and arm to the other side. Good, so again, you're going to squeeze your core on this one. Try to make tension in your core. Make an easier move feel challenging by creating tension and squeezing. When you're done with your 5 on that side, let's stand up. Third warm-up move is going to be our squat into a calf raise. So we're going to squat down with the feet in the good position under the shoulders, under the hips, right in there, and then come up onto the toes at the top. Perfect. Use the power from your lower body to help you get up to the toes. Squeeze those calves a little bit. And then right back into your next rep. You got 10 total reps there. Then we'll do one more move to get the central nervous system ready to go and get your heart rate spiked up a little bit. We'll demo our moves and we will get right into our workout today, our Tabata. So last move is going to be a single leg front to back hop. So 10 total hops on this one. Boom, boom. There's 2 reps. Every hop is 1. You got 10 on each leg. So 20 total there. When you hit your 10, switch legs and keep on going. Try to go as quick as you can there. Get those reps done fast. All right, now keep moving a little bit, or if you're finishing up your warm-up, that is perfectly fine, but we're going to get into our demo. Now, first move that we are going to start out with, we're going to start out with 2 rounds of this. We're going to do 1 on each side, so it's 20 seconds on each side. It is a half kneeling wood chopper. So on the half kneel, if your left knee is down, you're going to start with that med ball on your left hip. And then it's kind of like you're trying to throw it over your shoulder and rotate your upper body with this one. So Heather's doing a good job of rotating the shoulders from the hip all the way up and over on that one. Now extend those arms. If you need to keep it a little bit tighter, you absolutely can there as well, but try to keep them extended. So first round, first 20 seconds will be right there. We'll switch sides. We'll go to the other side for 20 seconds, and then we'll get into our next move. Second move that you are going to have is going to be a Medball thruster. So we're going to squat down, use our lower body power to get that med ball up above the head. So boom, we get nice and deep into that squat. The weight is in the heels on that. Just because we're holding the med ball, it doesn't change our squat. And then we press up overhead with the elbows in nice and tight there. Boom, 20 seconds there. After that, we're going to go down to the floor on our backs here for a med ball dead bug. So what we're going to do with our med ball is you're going to keep pressure on it. So press that med ball into the knees, and then we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. Now you got to keep tension on the med ball by pressing in with the knee and the hand, and it's going to really turn on some muscles that you're probably not used to in the core. So get ready for this one to feel a little awkward at first, and then get more and more comfortable as you go. We will alternate sides with every rep on that one. Next one, you can stay on the ground for our glute bridge. We're going to put our feet up on the med ball for this one. I'll actually give you 2 different ways to do it just in case. So first option, we're putting those feet up. We're driving the hips. It's a really good one to get a really good range of motion. So really drive the hips up, squeeze the glutes before you come back down. There's option number 1. Option number 2, if you want, you can take the med ball and put it on the hips and do some regular glute bridges there as well. That is always a great option, especially if your med ball is sliding around a little bit depending on your surface that you're working out on today. So always that option on the glute bridges as well. Then our last exercise of the day is going to be a bent over med ball slam. So we're going to find our bent over position, nice flat back. It's almost like we're deadlifting, and then we're pressing that thing with the palms right into the ground, trying to get it to bounce right back up to your chest. So boom, try to break your med ball every time. Be powerful with this one. You got 20 seconds. This one should be a challenge. It should be a good one to really turn up the intensity on today. So boom. those are our 5 moves. Again, it's going to be 6 rounds because we have 2 rounds of the wood choppers because it's a really good core exercise. We're going to get into it in about 25 seconds here. So grab your med ball, grab a drink of water, do what you got to do, and we will get right into it today. All right, I'm going to get the timer going, and we are going to get right into this. You guys can get set up for your half kneeling wood chopper, and I'm going to get that timer going. We got about 10 seconds here to get started. So again, this one, left knee is going to be down. You're going to start with that med ball on the left hip, and it's like you're throwing it over your right shoulder. Obviously, hold on to it, though. 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds of work. Here we go. Good, good. So this one, first couple of reps, you should probably feel a little awkward, kind of getting your balance a little bit. Use your core to help you with that. And then that rotation a little bit. So rotate the shoulders as we push that med ball right around the body there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now, you have 20 seconds to rest before we hit the other side here, so switch your knees up. Take a quick breath. Now, obviously the breaks are pretty long right away, but they feel like they get a little bit shorter as we get deeper into the workout today. You will have a full minute in between our Tabatas today as well, so just know that. Here we go. Other side in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good, so down to the hip, and then rotate and throw that thing right over your shoulder. Be powerful on that one. Rotating the back, keeping that spine straight up and down though, so you're not hunched over forward on this one. That's putting a lot of extra pressure on the low back that we don't need today. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Done with our first 2 rounds. Now we're going into med ball thrusters next. So again, getting deep into our squat and pressing that med ball up overhead. We got 20 seconds coming your way in 10. Oh man. So find a good pace for this one. The goal should be to work throughout the 20 seconds without stopping. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Drive through the heels on this one. Through the heels. The lower body is giving you all the power. You shouldn't even have to use your shoulders too much on this one. The momentum from your lower body should help you get that thing above your head. 6 seconds. A couple really good reps to your finish. 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. We got our dead bugs next, so we're getting a little bit more core. Let's bring it down to the back. Again, you're going to press into that med ball, into it. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends, keeping tension on that med ball so you keep it up on the knees and the hands there. So perfect. Now make sure we try to keep those knees right over the hips. 2, 1, let's go. Good. Extend, bring it back in. Now, worry about that low back just a little bit. Think about the core, keeping it nice and stable down there. So if you feel your low back starting to arch a little bit and come up off the ground, try to squeeze your core just a little bit more. 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and done. Stay on the ground. We got our glute bridges coming. Now, as always, if you're ever having any pain with any exercise, especially one like a dead bug or a wood chopper, go in and see your local coach at your local Anytime. They will help you out. They will put you in the right positions and help you get to your goals even quicker. But we got 5 seconds before we hit our glute bridges. Drive through those heels. Let's go. 2, 1, let's do it. 20 seconds. Let's get a 1-second squeeze up at the top. Squeeze those glutes, turn them on, and then slowly come back down. Drive through the heels. Dig those heels into the med ball. Good. 5 seconds. You got about 2 good reps in you here. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, last exercise before we get our nice long minute break is going to be our bent over med ball slam. Now, we got 4 rounds of these today. I really want you to go after them too. So be aggressive with them. Go as fast as you can to wear yourself out a little bit. So 20 seconds of work. Let's go after it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. So powerful. Drive through the palms on this one. So it's a chest pass. It's passing. It's pushing that med ball into the ground. 10 seconds. You're halfway. Very good. Very good. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. 20 seconds to rest here. We'll take some time. You guys have a little bit of time. So take it. Grab a drink of water. We got a little bit of time. About a minute. All right. Now, have that water readily available, especially in between these rounds that move really fast. We're going to want to have that readily available so you can take that quick drink and get ready for that next round without missing some of your work today. So you got a little bonus time in your rest today as well. I was going to give you a minute, but you got a minute 20. So take some time, let the heart rate recover a little bit, and we'll get back into our half kneeling wood choppers here in 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Now, probably don't have a ton of med balls laying around your house, so if you do have that option to maybe go up or down in weight, you can absolutely do that. Maybe you need to use a dumbbell for some of these exercises. We can always use that as well. So for the half kneeling wood chopper, you can just hold the dumbbells in the hand. It's the same movement. Same thing for the thrusters. We can just take it out on the dead bug. And then for the glute bridge, we just add a dumbbell to our hips. And then the bent over slams, we can do some rows. So we can always make this workout work for you. But we got 10 seconds, so let's get ready to go. We got 2 rounds of our half kneeling wood choppers here. So let's get into it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Round 2. Round 2 of 4 today. So second quarter of our workout coming into play. You're halfway done here. You got 10 seconds. Can rotate the shoulders. It's that same motion if like you were trying to throw that thing up over the shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake those arms out a little bit. You got about 15 seconds before we hit that other side, so switch up the knees. So other knee down, and then again from your hip over the shoulder. So keep those arms as long as you can. If you do need to pull it into the body a little bit, it'll take some pressure off your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go. There we go. So focus on that rotation. You got that knee down. You're fully rotating the shoulder. You should be able to feel your chest facing one direction and then the other direction. So make sure those shoulders are really turning as we hit these. 6 seconds, couple good reps. 3, 2, 1, and done. Rest. Good. We got our thrusters coming in next. So take a stand here up on the feet. And we're going to squat nice and deep into it. Now, if you got a lot of space and you want to throw that med ball up in the air, you absolutely can. If you were looking for a little bit more power, that's a great option. Make sure you catch it or you get out of the way. But we got thrusters. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, if you got like a 9-foot ceiling, you probably don't want to do that. Just, you know. Might break your fan or something. I don't know. 10 seconds. Working out's not fun if you're breaking stuff. Good. 5 seconds. Here we go. Couple more reps. Finish to the finish line here. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Take a little break. We got our dead bugs coming up next, so you can take it down to the back. Again, so you got to feel for this one a little bit last round. You got to really push that thing into the knee and have the knee push into the hand to keep that med ball stable. 5 seconds, and we will go into these reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, Heather does a really good job of keeping that low back onto the ground, keeping the core nice and tight so there's no space underneath that low back. If I were to come and try to fit my fingers under her low back there, I wouldn't even be able to get my hand in there because it's sucked down to the purple turf here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Very good. Take a quick little break. We got our glute bridges coming, so you can take that med ball, put it down by the feet. Now, again, we want to dig those heels into this one. Bring those things in nice and tight to the glutes and drive those hips up as far as you can. Try to go a little bit farther, just 1 inch farther than you did last round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. And then squeeze those glutes up at the top. Get that full range of motion. We're going to get some healthy hips. They're going to help you move. They're going to help you be pain-free when you walk, when you squat, when you run, when you do any of that stuff. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, glute bridge is done. We got our bent over slams to finish up our second round of the day. Our halfway point coming up next. And then you got, again, that minute 20 rest. So you got lots of time in here to recover after this round. So I want you to earn that rest this round. Go after it. How many reps can you get in 20 seconds? 2, 1, bent over slams. Here we go. Good. This is like your cardio round for the day. If there's one round, I want you to try to crank your heart rate up. It is right here for these next 10 seconds. Halfway. Good. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. 5, 3, 2, 1, and done. Take a little break here. Got that little bit of time to rest, recover, bring your heart rate down. Grab a drink of water if you need. Should grab a drink of water. You always want to stay hydrated while we're working out here. But we got 2 more rounds of our little Tabata today. You guys have crushed the first 2. Ask yourself how you're feeling. If you need to adjust anything, you can always do that. But you got 1 minute here, 1 minute to rest, to recover, and get your body ready to go. Now, we are going to do some light stretching on the other side of our Tabata today. So after we're done with that last round, we'll go into a couple quick stretches, and then we'll get you guys on with the rest of your day. Hopefully, you guys are going to go crush it just like you crushed this workout. So, half kneeling wood choppers, they're going to start us out in about 30 seconds here. So, start to get that on your mind as your body starts to feel a little bit better. You got this long recovery, so you know that you can go after this next round even more. So, let's start getting set up here. You got 20 seconds. Got 2 rounds of our wood choppers coming in here. Again, if that med ball or whatever weight you're using today is too much, just drop it down. You can even use body weight on this one and focus on the rotations. But let's go after it here. 7 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Round 3 of 4 today. Let's make it our best one yet. Good rotating. Under control. Now, there it is. There it is. The core gets a lot of work in this one, from stability to just stabilizing your hips from when you're in that half kneeling position. 2, 1, rest. We're going to switch sides here. So good. You're getting that rotation from obviously the rotational move there and stability. So getting a little anti-rotation as you're stopping. There's a lot of different types of core movements that you're getting all in one with these wood choppers. So let's hit our other side in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, right over the shoulder. So you want to start at the hip, end at about head height. Don't need it too high on that one. 10 seconds. Good. Couple more quick reps in 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Very good. Thrusters coming in next. This one's a good one to get the heart rate cranked up. Maybe not quite as much as the med ball slams, but great exercise here to really go after it for 20 seconds. You got 10 seconds to get ready. Here we go. About halfway through round number 3 here now. Let's keep on working. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, straight up overhead. Again, if you got that space and you want to throw that thing above the head for like an air ball or whatever you want to call it, go for it. Go for it. You got 10 seconds though. Even if you got to ditch that med ball and just squat it out towards the end of the round, I would rather have you do that than to stop at the end. In 3, 2, 1, done. Very good. 20 seconds to rest before we get into our dead bugs again. Now this time, I want you to slow the dead bugs down. You got 20 seconds. I want you to hit about 4 to 5 reps. So take your time. It's about 1, 2, 3 on the way out, 2, 3 on the way back in. Take your time. Hit a couple quality reps. 2, 1, here we go. So slow, controlled. Good. Get to the center and then control it right back in. Very good. Good. If you want to match Heather's cadence, I love that cadence right there. She finished 2 reps in 10 seconds, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and done. Perfect. Done with those. We are going glute bridges next. So again, throw that med ball in between the feet. We're digging the heels in, and we're driving those hips up. Or if you want the other option and throw that med ball on the hips and drive through the heels on the ground, perfectly fine as well. But here we go. 3 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Okay, very good. Maybe if you have 2 med balls, you can put your feet up on one and you can add another one to the hips. Lots of different ways to challenge yourself today. Good, but 10 seconds, team. 10 seconds. Couple quick reps gets you to where you need to be today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Very good. Let's finish up round number 3 with our bent over med ball slams. So get yourself ready. Shake those arms out a little bit. And let's do this. Let's do it. You got 2 more rounds of these. Only 1 more round to go after this, but 2 more rounds of the bent over slams. You got 2 chances to break that med ball today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Powerful. Slamming it into the ground. Again, passing through the palms. Good. Straight down, straight up. Find that groove. You got 10 seconds. Again, that nice long rest is coming up. Let's earn it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There we go. Minute 20 here to rest, so take your time. Grab a drink of water. Do what you got to do to get ready for that last round of the day. Now, I want you to start thinking as well, how can you make this last round your best round? How can you go above and beyond what you've done the first 3 rounds to get the most out of your last round? So ask yourself that. There's a reason you're working out today. Let's use that as motivation, and let's dig deep for our last round. But you still got about 50 seconds. So grab your drink of water. Do what you got to do. All right, so 40 seconds still, so you got some time. Whatever you're doing, walking around, stretching. I'm a walker while I work out, so I'm like pacing back and forth, thinking about the next round. But that's just me. You got 30 seconds. Half kneeling wood choppers coming in. First 2 rounds, you know what to do. Hopefully you guys have been feeling good on that one. If the lower back's feeling any type of way here, maybe just take the med ball out and focus on keeping the arms in and rotating the shoulders. That's perfectly fine. Keep that spine neutral on this one. We don't want to put any extra pressure on that low back. You got 10 seconds to get yourself ready, though. Last round of the day. Let's make it count. Let's make it count. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Starting off with our chops. Bunch of lumberjacks in here today, chopping wood. Get out your flannels. Good, 10 seconds. Couple more chops. There we go, almost there. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Very good. 5 more Tabata rounds to go. We got 1 more of our half kneeling wood choppers. So last time hitting these today, even out those sides. That core is getting a ton of rotation today. So you might be sore in some of those weird side core muscles tomorrow, but just be ready for that. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, one thing we didn't talk about in that half kneeling position is the hips. Make sure those hips are forward so your knee, your hip, and your shoulder are all right in a straight line there. 10 seconds. They're all stacked on top of each other. Couple reps. You got 5 seconds, 2 really good ones to finish it out. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Thrusters coming in hot next. Got about 15 seconds to get yourself ready. 4 more Tabata rounds. Separates you, a little bit of stretching from the rest of your day. But here we go. Let's make them your best thrusters of the day. 4 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's hit them. Good. Right from that bottom of the squat. It is an explosive movement up to the top. Get from that bottom to the top of your thruster as fast as you can. 10 seconds, halfway. Good, good. Last few, make them your best. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Very good. 20 seconds. We got our dead bugs coming next. Dead bugs and glute bridges back to back. And then we get to finish out with 1 more round of our bent over med ball slams. 10 seconds here. Again, let's go slow on this one. Just like we did last round. Take about 3, 4, 5 seconds on each rep. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep that core tight. Actively squeeze the core. There's a lot of things to think about during this one, from keeping tension on the med ball to keeping tension in your core. 10 seconds. There we go. Under control. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Glute bridges coming in, so throw the med ball in between the feet. Or if you want it on the hips, either way works. But you got 10 seconds to get ready. 2 more moves today. 2 more. Let's make them perfect. Go after them with intent, with those goals in mind. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Drive those hips up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Awesome, awesome. Control on the way down. You're still getting some work in that eccentric part of the rep, which is the way down. Perfect. 6 seconds. Couple quick reps. Gets you to the end. 3, 2, 1, and done. 20 seconds. Last break of the day. Let's hit those med ball bent over slams next. This finishes off the workout, so it is like a sprint to the finish line. It is an all-out, everything you got for 20 seconds of work. Make sure that low back stays nice and flat. The whole back stays flat. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your goal is to empty the tank this round. Going after as much as you can for these next 15 seconds. Good team, good team. You're halfway there, 10 seconds to go. Can you go a little bit faster? Can you push a little bit harder? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. There it is. Our 4 rounds of Tabata is done. Grab a drink of water. We're going to bring it down to the ground, do a couple basic stretches, and then we're going to get you guys out of here and on with the rest of your day. So we can start by bringing it down to the ground. We're going to have both legs right in front of us. We're going to take one leg and we are going to hop it over the other. So right leg comes over the left leg, and then I'm going to rotate to my right side using my elbow for a little extra rotation. So we did a lot of core rotation today, so this one kind of helps us stretch that out a little bit. It should feel pretty good on the low back. Find that position that works for you. Then just take a couple deep breaths into the nose, out through the mouth. Relax, start to bring the intensity down. Let's switch sides. Oh, good. Hopefully you enjoyed the Medball Tabata today. That was a fun one, 2020 Tabata. That's like the OG Tabata. Now, an OG Tabata would be the same move over and over until you move on to a new move. So we changed it up a little bit. We made it our own. Made it work for Coach Care Connect, but it's a fun little Tabata today. Let's bring both legs right in front of us, and we're just going to hinge towards the legs. Don't need to reach for the toes if you don't want to, but I want you to hinge down towards them so you're getting that big stretch behind the legs. Now, if you need that visual cue to reach towards the toes, that is perfectly fine as well. That is exactly why we do it. Good, but just hinge forward, take some deep breaths, try to increase that stretch a little bit, spend some time in that position. Good, very good. And then we will finish up with the butterfly. So let's bring those heels in tight. Now you don't need to push the knees down with the elbows on this one. All we need to do is hold those toes together and then keep your chest nice and tall and then push the knees down. Good. If you have that chest big and proud, you don't really need to push them down because your hips and the inside of your thighs already kind of get that stretch. So we don't want that rounded, hunched back, right? We want to bring our chest through and be proud. Good. Now, if you have any other tight spots that you need to hit, go ahead and do that. But that is going to be what we have for you guys today. Again, my name is Coach Christian. With us today is Coach Heather as well. And we thank you all for coming on in and knocking out this Medball Tabata with us today. And we will see you next time.